Do you ever feel like your to-do list gets longer faster than you have time to check things off of it? Well, stay tuned to this video because today I'm sharing 3 tips to help you become a more productive person. Now, maybe you set some big goals for the New Year's. I was just talking with someone last night who has like these ginormous goals, and I'm so excited for her. But that can feel overwhelming. How do I get stuff done, right? So that I'm not left without enough time for self-care. So I'm not left feeling increasingly stressed at my job and working my side hustle, or so I'm not feeling overwhelmed no matter how much work I put in, right? So if you want to circumvent those things, you want to start to implement some time management hacks that can help get you back on track. Today I'm sharing 3 of those with you. So let's dig on in here, okay? Now the first one is all about setting your intentions before each activity, right? So I was reading an article this morning and they shared that you want to be mindful before switching tasks, right? So let me know, do you set intentions? Is that a part of your routines now? This is something that I've been working on for the last maybe 1 or 2 months now. And so I set my intention at the start of the day. This is the type of day that I intend to have, right? Before I did this video, I set an intention for how I wanted this to be received by whomever would watch it, right? So before you do something, before you move into the next activity, you want to set an intention for that. This gives your mind the opportunity to really recharge and to increase your effectiveness before you're transitioning, right? Because in life, we sometimes go from this thing to that thing without ever really giving our mind the space to transition. And so that's a really powerful tool that's super easy to implement that you can add to your life. The second thing, stick to one master calendar. So I'm going to tell you, I'm totally guilty of this. I have Post-it notes just about everywhere. I've got like 20 journals. If you saw my stories today, I went journal shopping this morning. I got 2 new ones, which means that I have stuff in lots of places. Now, there is a method to my madness, but the reality is that you need to have a system in place that allows you to merge all of your tasks and your appointments and the things that you need to do, right? So I have one master calendar that has all of my appointments. If I've got a call with the prospect, if I've got an interview scheduled, if I have whatever my tasks are. I even have this scheduled on my calendar that I have to do a video on Facebook, right? So actually having it in one place, because the reality is, if it's not scheduled, it rarely gets done. I mean, have you ever been there? Have you ever had a situation where you wanted to get something done, you wrote it down somewhere else, and then you didn't really get around to it, right? This will circumvent that. Have a master calendar. This is where you put in place all of the things that you intend to do. And now the third part works with this part really, really well, the third tip, and that is outline your days in advance. Is this something that you already practice? Let me know. This is something that I think is incredibly powerful. Now, different people will do this different ways. So I have some friends who like to prepare for the next day, the night ahead. So the night before, they'll outline, these are the things that I need to get done. Right? I know some people who it's a part of their morning routine. So they wake up in the morning and they start to outline their day. Some people do it on a weekly schedule. So my calendar has some basic things that I do every single day. There are some tasks that are high leverage for me in my business and my life that I have scheduled in there. And then I can go in at the start of each day and add any other things, right? I can look at my master calendar and say, hey, I've got 2 appointments today. I've got, 2 videos scheduled. Whatever those things are, but actually outlining your day ahead of time so that you're not just running from this thing to that thing to this thing because everything feels like it's coming up, right? And so that also helps you to prioritize things. So you really want to have those 3 tips in place so that you can be a more organized human, right? So set those intentions. It's incredibly powerful to have that master calendar because that's going to make a big difference in your life. And 3, outline your days in advance. Don't just let life happen, right? Actually outline it and have that together. Now, here's the thing, having absolutely nothing to do with productivity or scheduling, I wanted to let you know that I am freaking excited. I am so excited about where this new year is headed. And if you are someone who has if you've ever even been a little bit curious about what it is that I do to earn some extra cash online, And I have something super special for you. Shoot me a message that says add me, and I will get you exclusive access to an event where I'm going to pull back the curtains and share some details about what it is that I've got going on. So if you're a little bit curious, or if you're super curious and looking for a way to earn some extra cash, send me a message and I will get you exclusive access. All right. I will chat with you soon. Ciao.